Let me introduce y'all to this YouTube family, showing us the way to get out of debt gradually. My man Josh, he's the king of the household. Wife Christine putting debt in the chokehold. And the kids, they are Grace and Zoe, all four together living life so holy. That Kickin Sunday, daily vlogging. Dave Ramsey plan gonna have us live large, and every day we'll see part of their lifestyle. How they budget and they keep things wrote down. See them work through the envelope system. Credit card goes and the money goes with them. You will see how the family strives, cutting debt like a life and still have a life, huh? They vlog show us how to have fun. When you hear this song, let me hear you say debt is done. Debt is done, debt is done, debt is done. Let me hear you say it louder.
Debt kicking back again. Right? No?
I lost the bet, you guys. The paper, rock, scissors to have the baby in this video.
The goal? I can't tell you the goal on how to win that game because she'll figure it out and I will stop losing.
You have a goal?
There's not a goal, there's a strategy.
Well, share you. If you know the strategy to paper, rock, scissors, leave it down below.
Gotcha.
Okay, welcome back, you guys. Happy Debt Kickin Sunday. We have questions that we take of yours. Don't knock it off the table. Anyway, questions from you guys, and okay, as a reminder, we have our Facebook. We have lots of outlets and emails and YouTube, and we have questions flying at us from every direction, and we think it's fantastic. And we get back to emails. We try. I try my hardest, you guys. I know I'm slacking.
I'm gonna have to hire a new admin assistant.
I'm getting the hang of this, having 3 things, so it should get better. But anyway, so the easiest way, please make my life easier and subscribe to our channel. Leave your questions in a comment below this video. Every Debt Kickin Sunday, because that's how we take our questions. We go to the last Debt Kickin Sunday video and we scroll down through the comments and we take the questions that way. So go to subscribe, YouTube, and then you can leave your questions down below. That would help this sleep-deprived mama out a lot. Okay, so first question. Need encouragement. Christmas is coming. Yes.
Look at that.
Next week. Anybody else freaking out about Christmas next week?
It's actually 9 days.
Ah, 'tis the season to be cheap. I love it. Yes, it is. Comments I'm getting from my own family, and I don't mean family like my mom, my sis, my bro. I'm talking hubby and children. I know Josh didn't get on board for a while. How was your first Christmas? How did you guys deal? Did Josh give you a hard time or made you feel alone? That's terrible that you feel those things.
But what are we talking about? Are we talking gifts or what are we talking about?
Okay, so she's getting a lot of flack.
Because of why?
Because of, it's because she's wanting
frugal?
to be cheap. I take it that you weren't wanting to be frugal. And it doesn't sound like she's getting flack from her husband and her children about probably stuff in general, because it's also the season to be cheap and a season of stuff.
Well, I'll give you my 2 cents.
So she wants to know how our first Christmas was. I take it on our budget. Once we, I don't know how you want it. How our first Christmas when we were aware of what we should not be spending.
That's a good question.
We started in January, so we had a whole
year to work up to it.
Not necessarily to save, because we were trying to buy bread, but we did have some time to come together. However, you're right, by that first December, he was not on board completely.
Now we just set a budget.
We didn't do it. You know what we did that first year? I really remember it because it was one of my favorite Christmases. We told people we're not getting, it's the year of nothing.
That's right. That was the year of we're broke and we're getting out of debt. And Merry Christmas.
We even wrote it out, I think, to the next year because we were hitting our debt so hard that we said that second Christmas too that, hey, this is just, don't
And it may seem odd and awkward, but I look back at it now and
it was the best
Christmas. It was the best.
It was because we could, you know what we could focus on? Was Jesus. Was the reason why we're celebrating Christmas in the first place. Not because the newest iPod, iPhone, whatever is out and we need to get our credit cards in line so that we can afford it. It was simple. It was, we're going without, and I think that we blessed you guys when we were going through part of it because or the tail end part of it, because
I know, that was
we wanted
2009. I don't remember.
to give away stuff.
Yeah.
The last few years, we took all the when you have a Christmas where it's not about you, you realize how good it feels to give to other people, even though it's not much. That first year taught us a lot. And it's easier for both of us naturally to give, to take away from us and our wants and give to somebody else. We both have that as a natural. That's why we work so well together. We're doing it this year too.
Anyway, get on the same page, get on a budget. At the beginning of the year, just say, you know what, we're spending $25, we're spending $100, we're spending $5 grand, whatever your budget is.
Yeah.
And stick to it. Gives you the whole year to work on it.
If you don't have a budget this year, you get to start next
That's
month.
a good New Year's resolution. Get on a budget.
Right, and have a great Christmas next year if you need to buy all that stuff. But he didn't give me a hard time. He didn't make me feel alone.
I'll put it this way.
Not Christmas in particular, but
I don't like to do gifts. I think in my man land, in my melon here, gifts are just, they're a waste.
So you know what we're starting next year? Hims and I, we're going to do each other's Christmas sock. We're going to stop each other. 15 years of marriage almost, and it's about time we do each other's sock, because I'm tired of having an empty sock. Like, I want stuff to look at.
I want plastic stuff!
No, not that. I just want to know that you thought about me.
Baby, I think about you all year. One day a year, 2 days a year of buying you plastic stuff doesn't show you my love.
He buys me flowers when the in-laws are coming into town.
Well, they're not going to happen anymore. Alright,
okay,
people.
we're way off.
Thanks for the question. Next.
Okay, new to you guys, and I love your videos. They are so inspiring. Thank you. I just started baby step 2, and I already feel better. That's amazing. I've been through your grocery videos in particular because I'm having trouble keeping my food budget down. I was wondering if you could share how you plan your meals for 2 weeks, how you budget, and prepare it in more detail, please. You have a fan. Good luck to you and keep it up. Guys, I don't have a lot of time to share our secrets. We've kind of shared with you how we take you along for grocery trips. Simple. We really keep it simple. How we plan for our meals, I shop Pinterest for new, healthy, and we're on Weight Watchers again, so Pinterest has tons of Weight Watchers recipes, and they're free. You didn't have to buy a cookbook or anything. And then I make a list of my meals I want to cook, and then I make a list of my ingredients I need, and then I put them on a spreadsheet for our budget and list every single item on that grocery list and their cost. Then it spits out on an Excel spreadsheet a total amount, and I know if I'm over or under. If I'm over, I cut something off of the grocery list, and if I'm under, I add something, which never happens. I'm never under budget.
But we have staple meals that we eat. Like we eat tacos all the time, or we eat bento, spaghetti. So I mean, we have some meals that we eat more often. Yeah. So we know. We've
gone without pizza nights because it's the Christmas season, and that's something that's been cut. But I mean, it's just the more you do it, the more you'll find what works for you, and it'll become a routine and very, very simple to do. So ask away if you have any questions for meals. But I really, unfortunately, I cannot go into thorough detail because, well...
Plan ahead. The biggest piece of advice is plan ahead. Sit down and figure out... This is what we did. We sat down, figured out, we go shopping twice a month. We go every 2 weeks, and we said, this is what we need to get us through 2 weeks. We need 8 dinners or 10 dinners because we'll have leftovers in there.
Right.
We need lunch meat, we need snacks, we need bread, we need milk, we need all this stuff. This is what it takes to get us 2 weeks. It's on a spreadsheet. Dollar value, add it up, bam. We know before I walk out that front door how much I'm going to spend at the grocery store. And stick to your list.
Yeah, we know what we're going to be eating and we know how much we're going to spend.
Not those, you know, here's my list, and as you walk to the grocery store, you're like, ooh, that looks nice, ooh, that looks nice. And you got to slap the hands there. You can't do that.
No.
Stick
to your list. You can't
take
him with you, in other words.
Or her.
No.
I'm fine.
On. Anyway, so, yeah, that's that. Good question. Next question. Last question. Where is she? There we are. My husband and I have been asking a question. Can we use part of our tithe money to bless a family? Or should a tithe check go straight in the offering plate and nowhere else? What are your thoughts? You know what? How you handle your tithe is between you and God. Like, it is not our place to tell you what to do with that money, just like we wouldn't want people other than God telling us what to do with our money. Okay? that's a disclaimer. I think I have asked myself the same question. I've asked him that question. Isn't there a way that we could use part of our tithe to bless somebody that is really, really in need and going through a rough time? And he is tough love, and he's like, no, that's what an offering, your offering is for. It's above your tithe. Personally, that's how we feel, right?
Yep.
He's reluctant to answer any tithe information because we recently had to take down a tithing video that we did because of years of flack that we got for it. So this is a touchy subject. For us,
you do whatever the Lord's telling you to do.
Yeah. For us, our tithe check goes, our full tithe, into the offering plate. And if we want to bless somebody, it's out of our offerings. It's above and beyond our tithe. So, and then as our income goes up, you know, so does our tithe. But anyway, I love it. That is, gosh, we have 1 minute and 45 seconds left.
What do you want to talk about?
See, we could have had the baby.
Well, you could have had another question.
But, I mean, you guys, okay, so these are, this was on our giving, our blessing, debt kicking blessing video, the questions that were and we, let's see. You guys had some great ideas. Somebody said we're part of a Pay It Forward group. There are several professionals that give their time and talents. It hurts the best families when their heat goes out or their car breaks down. This lady, this is awesome. Her husband is the heat and air guy, and she schedules the appointments, and they work out the cost of the supplies. And it all started with a pastor asking them to help with another church's AC unit. Friends with other small business owners who were willing to help when they could joined. We have to be careful because not every, you can't help everyone. The need is just too great, but they do their best. Isn't that a good idea? To form a small, I want to do that. To form a small committee of professionals that can be there to help people when their heat goes out or their plumbing or their something.
There you go. I thought I was your everything.
And then one lady randomly, you mostly, randomly leaves, I take it, gift cards. She drops them off on people's front doors. Okay, we need to get going. Anyway, there's an idea. Read our blessing comments, you guys, on our last deck kicking videos. Good stuff.
All right, we're out of here.
See you next week.
Till next Tuesday or next Monday afternoon in the wee hours.
We waited till the last minute. Leave your comments, your questions down below to this video. This is where we look for your questions. Okay, peace out.
Wait for it. There it is.
Time's up.